Hey guys, Rewind Mike here with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about most of my rare games and uncommon games. And this is a video response to a YouTuber named Sprites and Bytes who actually, is trying to build a little bit of a community, himself. So, I'll put a link to his channel below if you guys want to check that out. But the YouTuber that I actually saw put this video up was one of my YouTube friends, I guess. His name is BioPhoenix. He does a lot of reviews, of like RPGs and, obscure games like I do too, games that he feels deserve, more light. But anyway, like I said, this is going to be, a video of, some of my uncommon to rare games. I don't know. I have 20 games here, so I'm gonna burn through this. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about the games or really blabbing like I'm doing right now. So without further ado, we're going to jump into this. Now, the first game that I'm going to talk about that is pretty uncommon is A Nightmare on Elm Street. This game is a lot of fun, despite what a lot of people say about it. It's a pretty simple action platforming game. You got to go into each of the houses. You got to try to collect Freddy's bones, so you could put him back together to kill him one last time, I guess, because that's the way the plot goes. Like, in the third Nightmare? Was it the third one? Yeah, it's the third one. So it's the plot of the third movie, sort of. So it's a little bit weird, and it takes you across various different areas in the game, like the junkyard and the school and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. Definitely, it's getting up there in price. It's not up there yet. I believe it's about $30 to $35 right now, which is a lot higher than it was, a year ago. But anyway, on to the next game. Next game I'm going to talk about is G.I. Joe. It's made by Taxan too. Fantastic game, fantastic like Contra clone. Really, they do a really good job, and the cool part about it is you can actually pick different Joes, and they all have different abilities, which is really cool. So it's not always just the same playthrough each time. You pick different people, so it mixes it up a little bit. A lot of fun, really fast paced, super hard game though. Definitely worth picking up. All right, the next game I'm going to talk about here, like I said, I'm going to be burning through these games pretty fast because I have quite a bit. Now, some of the games that are more expensive, I'm going to slow down on those and talk about them a little bit more, but for these games, I'm going to speed up really fast and you're not going to know what happened. All right, so the next game I'm going to talk about is Captain America and the Avengers on the NES. I don't know too much about that game. I did a video, pickup video on it a while ago. It was in there, and I talked about it. But it's really cool. It's completely weird though. It's a beat 'em up. You get to play as Captain America, and I got to play as Hawkeye, I want to say. But that was really it. But I don't know. It's fun. It's definitely worth picking up. But it's uncommon as hell for some reason, and I understand why, because I never heard about the game before. All right, next game I got here is fucking awesome. No, wait, no, it's not. It's totally rad. Sorry. This is, I want to say it's like a Mega Man clone kind of, but it isn't. This was one of my favorite games when I was growing up as a kid. Subsequently, my dad, I guess we rented this from Blockbuster, and he decided to open up the Blockbuster cart and switch it out with one of our carts, so that I owned Totally Rad in the Super Mario Brothers cart. So if anybody out there has my Totally Rad and Super Mario Brothers cart, I want it back. Awesome game though. You have multiple abilities, you can heal yourself and stuff like that in it too, but it does take some of your magic power or your casting power. I don't know what the hell you want to call it. All right, the next NES game I have here, a lot of people are not gonna fucking know a single thing about, and it is, you can't really see it because it's not the best copy. I got it for really cheap though, and it's definitely climbing in price. It's Toki, made by Taito. Now, I myself have never actually played the Nintendo version until I bought it. I always had it on the Sega, and it was one of my favorite games on the Sega. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a platformer where you play as a ape. Well, you play as a guy who got turned into an ape, and the whole point of the game is to try to get to the end and save, your girlfriend or whoever it was that was in the beginning of the game that got stolen or kidnapped, whatever. But yeah, like I said, it's an action platformer. The monkey can spit, projectiles out of his mouth, and there's different power-ups that allow you to make the projectile bigger, or it's flies across the screen in like a squiggle mode or something like that. But it's definitely fun. It's definitely hard and challenging, but it's not without its good parts, like every game. The next game I got here is again, this is legit. If they called this Mega Man 7, that's what it would be. It's Darkwing Duck on the NES. Now it's just one of those plastic boxes that I got, but I wanted to preserve the game because, like I said, it's a lot of fun. I've always wanted this when I was growing up as a kid, and once I finally got it, man, I beat the hell out of it. I even did a review for it too, actually. It was part of my 1-year anniversary on YouTube in February. I did like a Capcom Disney NES month, which I really should have called it like Saturday morning cartoon month. But so, you know, I reviewed a bunch of really good games like Darkwing Duck, Little Mermaid, and Chip and Dale. And I was going to do a fourth one, but I didn't have the script written out, and I didn't want to just spit a review out and bring you guys trash. So that's why you didn't get the fourth review, and I'm really sorry about that, guys. It will be coming soon, though. I know I'm a slacker. It's been a while since I put a review up or a video or anything like that, but I've got a lot of other stuff going on right now. But anyway, besides all that, so we're coming down to the end of the NES pile here. Now, again, like I said, I'm going to be really brief with some of these games here. The next game I got is Mega Man 6. We've all played Mega Man. We know what it's about. Fantastic game. I fucking love this. I believe I got this off of like eBay for $30. It's definitely one of the weirder Mega Man games, considering the power-ups and the way that you use Rush isn't conventional compared to other Mega Man games. Doesn't make it bad though. It's definitely a really good time. Is that the last one? Yeah, this is the last NES game right here. Again, I got this for $30. Just like Toki, it's not in the best shape, but you know, this game is climbing in value every single fucking day for some reason. So I'm really happy I got it when I got it. It's Mega Man 5. Again, not in the box. It's just one of those protector cases that I got for $3. But you know, I'll show you guys the cartridge. Like I said, it's not in the best shape. It's definitely seen better days, but for $30, man, I couldn't say no. I had to pick it up. Now, the only Mega Man game I'm missing is Mega Man 1, so that's a thing. Really happy to have this, man. And now we're going to move on to the other 8-bit system, the Sega Master System. Alright, so I guess I'll start out with this game first. Now, when I got this game, I did a pickup video for it, and at the end of that pickup video, I actually played the game because I never played it before, and I've heard a lot about it. It's Rastan for the Sega Master System. Now, I actually got Rastan in like a bundle with like a boxed Master System with a boxed NES action system, and you know, a whole fuck ton of games that were really, honestly, uncommon. So I was really happy to get that. But anyway, Rastan is how can I explain this? It's like Golden Axe, but with extreme consequences, because when you die, you pretty much have to go back to the beginning of the stage every single time. You know, it's a one-hit death game unless you get certain power-ups, which allow you to take more than one hit, but it's a really fucking hard game. Really solid, though, a lot of fun, and for the time that it came out, it was something that had not been tried yet. So I would definitely suggest picking up Rastan on the Master System if you haven't played it yet. Alright. The last game I have here for the 8-bit consoles is another really rare title. And if anybody's ever played The Legend of Zelda and you enjoyed the original Legend of Zelda on Nintendo, I definitely suggest picking up a Golden Axe Warrior on the Sega Master System. It is pretty much a Legend of Zelda clone, except for its Golden Axe. Now, it's definitely a lot of fun, man. It's legit Zelda. Like, there's no other way for me to explain it. You walk around, you gotta chop down random bushes to get into places, you know, you gotta collect new items, you gotta go through dungeons, everything, just like Zelda. Again, I got this for about $35, and it's because of the condition of the car. As you can see, it's a little chewed up and stuff like that. Now, the worst part is right there. That's the worst part, is the back. It's a little chipped away, but I make do with what I got, right? Ooh, I overwhelmed myself a little bit here with the games that I brought out. Now, the next game I'm going to talk about here is Castlevania Bloodlines for the Sega Genesis. Now, it's the only Castlevania game on the Genesis. It's definitely the best one. Best one is Symphony of the Night, obviously. Castlevania Bloodlines is definitely a standalone in the title, though, because you don't play as a conventional Belmont or even anybody that we've heard about before. You play as, like, a dude with a staff, and the other dude has a whip. A whip, that's what it is. But you're still not a Belmont. I don't know, it's a little different. I would definitely compare it to the same lines as Super Castlevania 4. It's the same amount of fun, the same amount of creativity. Everything looks just as beautiful, and they put a lot of work into that, and you can tell when you play the game. Now it's been climbing in price like nobody's fucking business. So when I found this at my thrift store a couple of weeks ago for 25 bucks, I couldn't say no. I had to grab it. Cart only, but I don't care. It was worth every single fucking penny. All right. What am I going to talk about first here? I got 2 games. All right, we're going to talk about this one first. Contra Hard Corps. Fantastic game. I've had this one since I was a kid, though. I never sold it, never got rid of it or anything, so definitely happy to have that. Contra Hard Corps is the hardest Contra game ever. Like, hands down. You can pick as 4 different soldiers in it, you know, so it's definitely got a lot of different stuff going for it, but each soldier also has like a bunch of different guns. They're not all the same for each person, and not each person doesn't perform the same either. Some people are faster than others, some have a double jump or something like that. So Castlevania Contra Hard Corps is definitely one of those games that you want to keep your eye out for and pick up in the near future. Alright, the last Sega game I got here. Again, got this for a really good price because I don't really pay retail because I'm not that guy. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Hyperstone Heist, Sega Genesis. Now, it's not complete in box, it's just the game and the box, but again, got it for 25 bucks, 30 bucks, somewhere around there. And the only thing is, it's got these Blockbuster stickers and fucking shit slapped on it all over, which is kind of annoying, but I don't know, it's pretty much the equivalent to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. I don't really want to compare this to Turtles in Time because it's not that game. It's definitely a lot closer to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade, though, that's for sure. So if you ever played that, then you've definitely, you know what the Hyperstone Heist is all about, and that's a good time and a lot of fun. Alright, now we got, what do I got here? I got 6 more games for you guys. Like I said, I'm burning through these, man. Now these games, are all around the same price, so I'm just gonna start with the first one here. I got this game for $40 off this guy. I went to go meet him to buy up the whole lot, but I guess I didn't have enough on me at the time, and he didn't really want to sell it to me, you know, without selling the whole lot, because he was like, oh, if I sell that game, then the rest of the games aren't going to sell, or the system. I was like, dude, I'll give you $40 for the one game right now, and he was like, all right, that's cool. He was happy. But it's Chrono Trigger. Wow, on the SNES. Now, I haven't had too much time to delve into this game, so I can't really talk about it too much. So I don't know. It's an RPG. It's a lot of, I don't know. I really can't talk about it a lot. Like I said, the story is definitely crazy. I did get like about an hour and a half, 2 hours into it, and I don't know. There's this one part where this like this person gets like kidnapped and like brought through this like portal, and like you pretty much have to make a decision to go after her or just stay behind. And like right there, the feels like automatically start because you're like, no, I'm gonna go save her, you know. So I don't know. The feels are strong with that one. It's definitely gonna be one of those games where at the end you're gonna be like, damn, did I really just go through all that? Alright, I don't know, there's really not much to say about these two. They're just like the other ones. It's Mega Man X2 and Mega Man X3. These games are fantastic. This one I paid like $80 for. Really wasn't too happy with the price I paid on that, but happy I got it for that because it's going for a lot more nowadays. And Mega Man X3 I actually got while I was working at GameStop. This woman came in with like a stack of Super Nintendo games, and she was like, you know, do you guys buy these? And I was like, you know, we don't buy anything besides, you know, Xbox 360, PS, you know, whatever the games were at the time. She was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna throw them out. And I was like, if you want, you can give them to me and I'll throw them out behind the register for you. And she was like, okay. And then ding, Mega Man X3 for me. I was definitely really stoked that day. What else was in that box? There was one other really good game that I got. Harvest Moon for the SNES was in there, but I sold that for like, I don't know, 115 or something like that. And I bought myself you know, a couple of other games with that money. Because that's really what I do. If I get a bunch of extra games, I'll try to, you know, sell the extras and just kind of try to recoup the loss that I just took when I buy big lots, because I don't really make money off of them, and it's very rare that I actually draw like even on a lot. I often come out under, but I mean that's the way game buying goes. Alright, these last 3 games here I have are definitely the cream of the fucking crop, and there's no denying that. Mega Man X3, Mega Man X2, fantastic. Mega Man 5, Mega Man 6, Darkwing Duck, all great games. Nightmare on Elm Street, one of the best on the NES. But these games, these are the cream of the crop. Now, I have a lot of disc-based games that are super rare, PlayStation 1, 2, you know, Wii, GameCube, all those, but I'm not going to talk about my disc games right now. If anything, I'll do another video for those if you guys actually do want me to and you enjoy this one. This video's already running longer than I want it to. Alright, so the next game I got here is Worms Armageddon, which for some reason has been climbing in fucking price on like eBay and all that shit. It's ridiculous. It's a lot of fun, but I don't see the point of the price, man. I do not see it. I don't know. If you've ever played a Worms game, you pretty much know what Worms Armageddon is about. I'm really mad I just dropped this. Anyway, so the second to last game I have here is a little bit of a jaw dropper. Wait for it. The Legend of Zelda Gold Edition, bitches. Awesome. Had it since I was a kid, never got rid of it, and I'm a liar. I actually did get rid of it. Because it's open, it's not sealed or anything. Like, I opened it just on the side so that the game could be taken out, but I sold it a long time ago because I needed money, but I never got rid of the box, and I'm thankful for that because I was able to fill it with the game again. And I got the game for about $25 to put back in here, which is pretty much what I fucking sold it for back in the day. So really happy to have that. More happy to have the box than anything because, yeah, that box though. Last game I have here is definitely one of the rarest games out there. Not gonna lie, almost impossible to come across, and when you do, it'll run you about $300, if not more. Now, this game was an exclusive to Blockbuster only, so if you weren't there when they put the game on sale, or if you didn't rent it and kept it and didn't return it, then there was really no other way to get this. And yeah, it's Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. Now, I bought this when I was a kid because I absolutely loved it. I rented it all the fucking time, and then when I went in there and I saw that they had it on sale, I almost fucking shit myself, and I picked it up instantly. Little did I know that years later it would be going for the price that it went for, because when I bought it, I had the box with it too, and I have no idea where that box went to, but that's mishmash. Anyway, here's the game so I can show you guys that I actually have it. Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. Yeah, I keep it in a bag because I don't want it to get ruined. Like I said, I used to play it a lot when I was a kid, but I really don't so much anymore. Yeah, I don't know. That was a little awful. I really didn't have too much time to talk about the games themselves, as I did just really show you the games that I had. But you know, I really hope you guys still enjoyed that. Nevertheless, you know, it was definitely a lot of fun to actually like look through my collection and like see what games it was that I was gonna pull out and talk to you guys about, because not all of them are super rare, but they are uncommon, and so much to the point where a lot of people may have not heard about some of them, like Captain America and the Avengers and Toki. Go look for it. If you don't know what Toki is, look it up. eBay, fucking YouTube, whatever it is that you gotta do, check that game out, because I guarantee everybody who watches my channel will enjoy Toki on Sega or NES. And anyway, guys, I'm Rewind Mike, and thanks a lot for watching. Now, I really hope everybody enjoyed. Follow me on social media and subscribe for more.